Welcome to Living Your Path. I am Cecile Ferry, a coach and astrologer. I'm here to guide you on how to live and work in alignment with your true self so you can find fulfillment and serenity. Hello, my beautiful people. I am so glad to be back here with you. I've got a really nice and juicy episode today. As I am all rocked up, it's full on winter here in Melbourne and really, really cold. But it's nice to nest, and it's Cancer season soon. I'll talk about that next week in the Cosmic Catch-Up. So if you haven't seen those episodes, every Monday morning now, you will have a weekly Cosmic Catch-Up where I talk you through the energy and astrological transits for the week. So it's like your little roadmap to know what to expect, what sort of a week you're likely to have, and how to best adapt to that. So next week, Cancer season and new moon in Cancer, just for a little heads up. But thank you for all of you who are listening, who are following me. I really appreciate it. And I thank you for your time and loyalty. It means a lot to me. So today, I'm going to open with one question to change your life. Nothing less than that, right? Pretty big call, but I think it is such a big one. And I came across that one about a month ago and I wrote that episode. But today is the perfect ripened time for me to share that with you. It is one of those episodes that you need to kind of let simmer in you and maybe get back to, maybe journal on. But I'm going to open quite a few doors for you today. Okay, and I know you're like, please tell me, what is the question? I hate it when other podcasters speak for like 40 minutes before giving you the actual 5 steps or whatever it is that you press play for. So I'm going to give it to you now, okay? And then we'll get into detail. But the question is, what do you think you deserve? Let me say that again. What do you think you deserve? And we are going to break this down into all the different areas of your life. And I'm going to make you start to think about that question and what the answer are for you in your life. And to start thinking about the link between what you think you deserve and what is actually happening in your life. Because we live in a world where it's always about what we can have, you know? And we don't think enough of the root, because the root is your identity. If at an identity level you don't believe that you deserve something, it doesn't matter how hard you go at it, how much hard work you put, how much effort and affirmations and support, everything you throw everything at it. It will not move the dial in terms of the result. And trust me, I've been there. And I have tried that. So usually when we are not getting the results that we want, it's because there is a discrepancy between what we want and what we're chasing and what we deep down think we deserve. Little heads up for today's. So I hope you are intrigued. I hope you are interested. Let's get into it. So essentially, when we are thinking, what do you think you deserve? We are talking about your belief in terms of deservingness. And I believe it's one of the key questions in life. And that's why I say one question to change your life. It's not the only one, but it's definitely one of the core ones. If you act on that, your life will change. Okay? So you will notice I didn't say, what do you deserve? I say, what do you think you deserve? And that is the whole paradigm about today. It's about you. And the limits or, the levels that you are setting for yourself in terms of what you believe you deserve. We are going to go around the different areas of your life, and I'm going to give you some pointers. First up, what do you think you deserve in your career? That is one that I know very well, having spoken to many of you across so many industries and seniority levels and the likes. And we all have different beliefs around what we believe we should experience, we deserve to experience in a job, in terms of the interest of what we do and the money that we get paid and the hours that we do. So let me ask you all those questions, and they're just for you to start thinking about. Do you think you deserve a job that you love and get paid well for? Do you think you deserve working part-time hours, flexible hours that work for your lifestyle, close to home, with high-quality colleagues? Do you think you deserve interesting tasks, promotions, higher salaries, opportunities to travel, to lead, to learn, an environment that is stimulating, fun colleagues? Do you think you deserve a senior role? How much do you deserve to get paid? Or if you have a business in your career, lots of questions about what do you think you deserve your clients to pay you, how many clients you deserve, what are all the things that you want to harvest in your work life, and how much of those do you think you deserve? Really important to start inspecting. Like when I prompted you, you are like, no, that's not for me. And that comes from just deep down inside of you before you even think rationally with your brain. So that is the programming. These are the beliefs where you're like, no. And that creates a dissonance in you. Because trust me, if you don't believe you deserve a job that you love, that is really fulfilling and interesting for you at a high level, and that you get paid well for it, and you can add more to it, like in part-time hours, if you don't think that's possible for you, that it will happen for you, then trust me, your reality will match that. Let's go into your love life. What do you think you deserve there in terms of romantic relationships? Do you deserve a partner who cherishes you? Do you deserve reciprocity, open communication? Do you deserve to be given to be supported, to have someone understanding you and cheering you on your goals? Do you think you deserve someone positive and kind and loving that gives you affection? Do you think you deserve experiences together, dates, a great sex life, someone who seeks to understand you? Do you think you deserve emotional safety? Do you think you deserve someone who shares the Lord at home? And another big one is, how much do you think you deserve to be taken care of, to be loved for who you are, to be yourself, to be supported, to feel nurtured in a relationship, to have someone who has your back and someone who builds you up? You may want all of those things consciously, but deep down, what do you think you deserve? Let's move to your finances. How much do you think you deserve? How much money? Where is your thermostat at? Is it a high income? Do you deserve to also have savings? Do you have wealth to have a high retirement? How much ease do you think you deserved around earning money? What things do you think you deserve with your money that money can afford you? What do you think you deserve in terms of experiences? How much quality and levels? Do you deserve luxury things? Moving on with your health. Do you deserve to have radiant health? Do you even deserve health? Is that something that you feel like is a birthright to you? Do you deserve to have full vitality, to have glowing skin, great quality sleep, a pain-free body, beautiful hair? In other words, what are you putting up with because you don't think you have a right to be free of it, because you simply accept what is? Let's go into your family now. I'm going quite fast, but you can keep digging for yourself. We listen to this and just write down those questions for yourself and keep digging around. So with your family, do you think you deserve having children or having more children? Do you think you deserve kids who respect you, who help you out? How much do you deserve moments just with your kids? Kids who listen, kids who respect your boundaries, who treat you with care and kindness. Or talking to parents and relatives. What do you think you deserve? How much do you deserve to get along with your family and parents? People who respect you. A stable family. A loving family. A family where there is joy. How much do you think you deserve to spend time with family? To be heard within your family? To be celebrated as a mother? To be part of family decisions? To have the kind of family you want? In your friendships now, what do you think you deserve there? Do you deserve reciprocity, mutual efforts, ease, time given to yourself? Do you deserve to be listened to and given to and supported no matter what? And to round us off, let's talk about other feelings in general in your life, or things in your life, experiences or feelings. Do you think you deserve having peace, having fun, feeling free, feeling content, elated, happy, feeling attractive, feeling able to speak up, feeling energized, feeling alive, useful, on purpose, feeling like your true self? Or some favorites of mine here. How much rest do you think you deserve? It's a big one, I know. The answer can be a bit scary sometimes, but be honest with yourself. How much rest do you think you deserve? Do you deserve to receive? Oh, that's a big one. Do you deserve to put yourself first? Warn you, big ones. Do you deserve time off? How much do you deserve time off? Do you deserve going on holidays? Do you deserve self-care? A night to yourself, a day to yourself, a cooked meal? Do you deserve help? Do you deserve pleasure? Do you deserve to be beautiful, to be rich, to be successful? You can keep going, fill those blanks, but look at all the things that you believe for yourself. How much do you give to yourself in all those areas as a natural, deserving level? So I hope that I have opened some doors already with all those questions that we frankly don't ask ourselves ever, do we? So now let me take you to the next step when you start thinking, oh yeah, I have some of those. At the end of the day, it boils down to how much do you believe you can and deserve to have all of that? Those things in your career, in your friendships, for yourself, for your health, your finances, your love life, how you feel. How much do you think is possible for you? How much do you deserve right now and in this lifetime? And that means what conditions, what limits do you put on what you can have? How much of it you can have because of how much you think you deserve. You know, like the point where you start going, oh, you know, I'm feeling a little shaky here, like not really quite feeling good. I couldn't stand up and say, yeah, I deserve this. I would feel like a fraud and I wouldn't believe a word of what I say. And now let me ask you this. What do you have to do to earn your right to those things? When you're like, you know what, Cecile? No, I don't feel for me that I deserve all those things you just said. Work out what is associated with earning that in your mind. For instance, I have to work hard in order to deserve rest. It's usually along the line of struggle and pain and sacrifice and giving, right? But what if you deserved everything? let me just say that again, and I want you to think about it. What if you, my dear listener, deserved absolutely everything? What if there was no limit? Anything that you desire and everything you can think of. Because let me ask you this, who says you don't? Who says? Where is it? Who says it? What are the rules? Show me. So look at those conditions, those thoughts, those limiting beliefs that you have and start questioning the hell out of them. Is this coming from me, or is this something that everybody would agree on like a fact? In other words, can you find the tangible proof that you don't deserve it, or that you don't deserve it yet? The actual reason or reasons why you right now wouldn't be deserving of whatever it is. Find me the reason. If there's a tangible reason that I would agree to as an external observer, or a group of people in a room would all say, yeah, then fine, I would agree with you. I say, okay, you don't deserve it. But I reckon you're not going to find it. And if you can't find it, then you know it's a belief you have inside of you. It's your own self-limit. And therefore, good news, you can change it. It's not dead set in stone. You've likely picked up that belief from your parents, your teachers, the world around you, social media, your past experiences, all of that, all the information you've been exposed to since you were born. But don't make that a general rule for life. Otherwise, if you start believing that, like I said, your life will reflect it. I will say, yes, there is adversity in life. Yes, we've all felt it in some form or another and multiple times in our lives. And it has shaped us. It is true. And we can't change that. But I believe, irrespective of the adversity that we faced today and tomorrow and for the remaining of our lives, we deserve the very best, no matter what happened before. We all deserve to have what we want. All of those things that I talked about today, and every single one of us. So we need to reset our expectations as to what we deserve. And don't let anyone tell you that you don't deserve something. Or ask them, show me the tangible proof. And I bet you they can't. So my dear friend, I want you to start upgrading your beliefs about what you think you deserve in your life. One bit at a time, Don't just go like, oh yeah, now I think I deserve winning $1 million. That may not feel true right now. Something that you can believe, that still feels true to you. And you can ask yourself, why wouldn't I deserve this? That's a good way to start. What if I deserve this? Or telling yourself, I'm learning how to feel that I deserve this. Upgrade one decision at a time in your life. Practical examples, like when you're booking something or buying something, look at what you think you deserve. You might be like, going for the cheapest economic option with no food, whatever it is. Well, ask yourself, what do you think you deserve? And probably add just a little bit more than what you would have thought. And that's how you raise your own standards and your own levels of deservingness, one step at a time, because you open yourself up to that. For instance, also in terms of salary, how about you ask a little bit more than what you think you truly deserve? Or start asking for a favor. The trick here is to go at it kind of baby steps. Otherwise, your nervous system will freak out and go, no way, that will never happen. So you might as well not even try. It needs to be something that still feels safe for you, for your nervous system, feels exciting, that is a little stretch from where you are, but you still actually think it's possible for you. You just need to like try it and push yourself on the other side of that. And then you'll be like, oh yeah. And then you will see how you feel. And you'll be like, yeah, I knew I deserved this. And it feels entirely juicy and good. So that's what I want you to start practicing out of this podcast. As we're wrapping this up, let me mention one thing to not confuse this about. You know, you don't want to go the other way where you are falsely believing yourself into something that you deserve. You kind of pretend that you feel good about it. And that's what I would call buffering. So it's like when the current reality isn't really working for us and we're not in a good place, we can be like, oh, I deserve this thing over there, and I deserve this, and I deserve that, you know, because we need to feel good. And so it's like applying a big positive patch on a difficult or painful situation. And that doesn't work because it's not a true feeling of deservingness. It's like, I need to escape my current reality. So just decide not to not do that. Because at the end of the day, to do it properly, it needs to feel good. It needs to feel grounded, peaceful, and freeing. Not like you're trying to prove something to yourself, which will feel a little, you know, shaky, rattly inside your mind. And we are really good at just ignoring that and just forge ahead, right? But when it actually comes from a genuine place of truth within you, it's going to feel very different. It's going to feel like calm. You're not going to have the voices or the urge to eat or buy something, okay? And then you'll be like, yeah, that's what I deserve. And then it happens in your material reality. So if you're chasing something right now and you don't have it, you know, you've been wanting to have a new job or a new relationship or more money, more time off, like whatever it is. You've had those goals, those things, and they're not coming. Ask yourself, do I really think I deserve this? I think it's such a rude question because we might want it so bad and be like, yeah, like me, you know, I want $1 million business. I really do. But am I at the point where I think I deserve this? Probably not. So you have to really look at, is this a question of deservingness for me? And that's why it's one question that will change your life. Because when you reset how much you think you deserve in this lifetime, and then when you feel into that, when you breathe into it, when you start living your life from this place before things have arrived, you know, if you're like feeling it in your bones and banking it like it's a knowing, it's a part of you. You don't even need the proof, kind of. The belief is there. That is it. Because you want to maintain that state, that vibration, because then your external world will shift and it will match that. I guarantee that 100% of the time. So you get what you vibrate, what you think you deserve, not what you are dreaming about, if I can put it that way. You know, and as desperately as you want it. Unfortunately, that's how it works. So you need to work first, like inner work. Why wouldn't I deserve this? And get yourself to a place where you actually feel that you deserve it. If you are facing a situation where you can get a job or some money, whatever it is, and it feels like it's a little under what you deserve, I highly encourage you to not accept it and to be like, I know what I deserve. This is below. Even though you want the job or whatever it is. But watch if you say, no, this is below what I deserve. I think I deserve more. And you walk away from it. That's when you make room for the right offer or the right job to find you 100% of the time. So at the end of the day, you need to feel worthy and deserving of what you're trying to get. So that's what I said. What do you think you deserve in your life? Because if you want certain things, look at that and start increasing what you feel you deserve. That's it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please, I would love it if you could share it with 1-2 people that you know that would benefit from hearing it too. That would mean a lot to me. And you can also rate the podcast because more people need to hear those reflections, those questions that, frankly, we don't hear very much. And we keep hearing, just keep at it, keep pushing, keep trying, and you need this, and you need that, and you need to buy that. But at the end of the day, no, I'm sorry if you don't think you deserve it. And as a coach, that's where I start and I work with my clients, is I understand their beliefs and their level of deservingness, and I help them inspect that and reframe it and often upgrade it, and then watch what happens, right? So that's what I want for you. That's my biggest wish for you. I want you to think that you deserve everything, and to feel it in your bones and to go after it from that place and to live your life from that place. If you do anything, start there. I guarantee you there will be an impact in your life. Thank you so much for being here. I will speak to you in the next episode. Until then, take beautiful care. Enjoy the rest of the month of June. Whether you are in summer, enjoy the beautiful weather, or in winter, enjoy being cozy inside. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.